by solving an example and understand how we use this one. Let us have an example question. Please read it carefully. Solve x squared plus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. Means you have to find the value or values of x for which this equation is true, and those values are real numbers. For this purpose, the first step is to write the equation in standard form. That is, in the form of ax squared, the first term must be the x squared, the second term must be x, and the third term must be a constant free from x. After this, write the first and the last term in this way. You can see, and multiply the coefficient of x squared and 8. When you multiply these two coefficients, we find the answer is 8. Then find the factors of 8, the pairs which are when multiplied, we get the product found by multiplying the coefficient of x squared and the constant number, that is 8. It's 1 and 8. Simply you can see it's written here. Other one is 2 and 4. If you multiply these two numbers, you can also find the product is 8. Then look at the sign of the last term, that is a constant. If it is positive, then you have to find the numbers which are, when added, you find the middle term, that is 6. Coming to the factors, we see the first factor 1 and 8. If you add them, we get 9, which is not equal to 6, means this pair cannot be chosen for this purpose. The next pair is 2 and 4, and when we add them, we get 6. So this pair can be chosen to write in place of 6. For this purpose, we write the greater term first and the lesser term the second. It makes it easy to allocate the signs of 4x and 2x. For the greater term, the sign of the middle term will be allotted to the greater term, that is plus. Then we multiply the signs of the second and the last term. If you can see, it is plus, plus and plus, and we have to put the answer sign here with the lower term with the positive sign. As you can see, it is plus, 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 so the answer is plus. Then you know what we have to take common from the first two pairs. The first two terms has x as a common number. You can take x as common, then cancel the terms with x and write the remaining in the bracket, that is x squared. 1x is common, 1x is remaining, it is put here. Then in 4x, x is taken common, 4 is remaining, you can put here. In the next two terms, the common number is 2, as 2 can divide both the terms. Then x is the remaining in the first one and 4 in the second one, as 2 4s are 8, equals 0. Then take this x plus 4 common, and we did this all practice for this common factor in both terms. Take this common, and remaining x plus 2 is equal to 0 is here. Then we split the equation in this way. If two numbers are multiplied and the answer is 0, it means either first term is 0 or the second term is 0. Supposing that the first term is 0, we find a probability that the answer is minus 4, the value of x, or it's minus 2, depending upon the chance that which one of them is true. But we take these two as the solutions of this equation, as these two are the equations, the numbers or are the values for which this equation is true. Let us see another example. 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. Let's have a quick view of this. First you have to split the middle term into two numbers, that is 3x plus x. Then take common from 1, and the second pair, it is 3x common, x remaining from the first, 1 remaining from the second, then 1 from this taken common. As there is nothing common in this, then x is remaining here, 1 is 1. Then take 3x plus 1 into x plus 1, split them into two separate linear equations. 3x plus 1 equals 0 or x plus 1 equals 0, then the answer is x equals minus 1 over 3 or x equals minus 1. Thank you very much, students. It was your first lesson of quadratic equations solution by factorization method. In our next lesson, we shall use this method to solve some further equations and to elaborate